Bienvenidos and welcome back to Barcelona, Spain. It's day 2 of the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals. Ineos Britannia and Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli had a dream start yesterday with 2 wins apiece, leaving their opponents American Magic and Alinghi Red Bull Racing yet to score. With tight racing between USA and Italy, can the Americans get their revenge? Let's head to the racecourse for semi-final number 3 between American Magic and Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli.
What do you think about the re-roll? Yeah, you can. Try it.
American Magic, high of Luna Rossa, debating when to push.
20 line. Nice. 15 line.
Final 30 seconds.
Luna Rossa doing a nice job here, holding the Americans above.
He's almost committed. Line 12. Forward up here. We have a good title here. Line 8.
Forward up. Hustle the line.
Yeah, line 8. Line 7. Line 5. 3. Go. 2. 1. Half. And racing.
Go ahead.
Good start.
We are live and racing. Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, the Newark Yacht Club's American Magic. They're going at it.
Strong here.
Hard to make it to boundary.
Very strong. He's going to bail out early.
Those boats 10 metres back from the line, but look at Luna Rossa. They are flying to the left-hand side.
Keep doing this. This is good. He's gone. He's gone.
Hey, back to normal, boys.
Open a flat heel. Building 4. Good angle, no lower.
So Luna Rossa, Prada Pirelli in a high mode off the line, forcing the Americans to tack away, but they are sailing in clear air, so early advantage to the Italians.
Let's go on to chase 0. Peter Lester, thoughts on the start?
A really strong start by Jimmy Spittle and Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, and that's given them that jump off the line. The next cross will be crucial when American Magic come back on starboard. Can they have a piece of the Italians or not?
I think we're happy to go. Start now.
Yeah, we are.
Tom Slingsby picking the moment for this crucial manoeuvre.
See the pressure up the track.
Very even. Intersection, Teneke cross.
You're going to hit him with those shorty.
Your call.
Go by. 3, 2, 1. Put down.
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli just enough distance in front there to get their tack in and force American Magic into the exhaust gas off the Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli rig.
Oh, he's staying.
Copy. Still nothing huge shift-wise here. Very steady.
Nice mode. He's a little bit above our hip, but we climb nicely off him here.
Hey, 1 over.
Nice step, boys.
Ultra fast mode. You can afford a fast build. Feels good. Like.
Get you with that.
Happy for flat heel here.
Flat heel.
American Magic slightly smaller
Wave
jib,
pushing.
Nice.
but not much in it.
A little bit lighter here, guys.
Just careful not getting too low.
Chin normal mode.
Don't want to be
First upwind leg in this 3rd meeting between American Magic and Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli in the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals here off the coast of Barcelona. And Barcelona has turned on a treat of a day, weather-wise and wind-wise, as Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli steamed to the top gate. And both boats just look beautiful in these conditions. They are rocketing.
All clear.
But it's Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli at the top gate first and heading for the first downwind leg.
Oh, big negative leeway skid there from Luna Rossa. Nicely controlled.
In comes American Magic. Early days. These 2 races yesterday between these 2 boats were as close as you could ask for. A strong downward leg. First time for Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. American Magic have closed the gap marginally. But the silver bullet is flying right now. They take the right-hand mark, as you said, left hand for them, and head up on leg number 3. But not too far behind, in come American Magic. They are the chaser, or you could say they are the hunter.
Very nice pressure.
Oh, big foil ventilation there on the windward foil there.
Get it back.
Yeah.
Okay. go straight here. Lucas.
Oh, really big loss there. American Magic, the cant not all the way down on American Magic there. And a big windward foil ventilation, so full loss of flow attachment on that foil, which has just pushed them sideways.
A costly mistake from American Magic proved too much to come back from. You'd almost say the performance by Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli in their third showdown with American Magic has been imperious, because they have shut the door on American Magic in this race. They go out to a 3-0 lead and a step closer, a big step closer to the Louis Vuitton Cup final, and that's a reason to celebrate.
Yeah, we obviously had a big side slip in that. Yeah, and honestly, that's Lucas's first two-board bottom mark rounding coming in at 40 knots. So we made a little boat handling mistake, and this Luna Rossa don't seem to make any, so it's pretty hard to get back to them then.
Mate, one more race today. You need to win this one.
Yeah, we do. It's clear as day, now or never. It's time to get rolling.
Let's go to the second race of the day. Can Alinghi Red Bull Racing fend off Ineos Britannia?
Both teams lining up here, coming into shot on time for their entries.
18 rotation, please.
Green light for the official challenger of record, Ineos Britannia.
Stand by. Forward down. Forward moving.
Green light for Alinghi Red Bull Racing.
Going down. 2, 1, and diving here. Bridge north.
The Swiss wanting to stay tight as they possibly can. A little bit loose there. The Swiss team, British, deciding to roll into a loop to then put pressure back on the Swiss team. Decision time now for Alinghi Red Bull Racing to match. Oh, a big touchdown there, Alinghi. They haven't executed that manoeuvre well. They're on the ropes here.
Talk to me about them.
So they'll be looking at plan B and plan C now. Their pre-start in tatters.
Yeah, Ineos Britannia on the way back to get them. Minute to go.
Memory serves me correct, they did this yesterday in the start box as well, with a minute to go.
British here lining them up. Alinghi having to avoid protest here. Big risk of a collision. Oh, that is super close there.
Don't drive here, please.
Must be a penalty.
Richard Slater. These guys could risk rolling the boat over here, Alinghi, if they're not careful.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, they've saved it, but they are absolute sitting ducks at the moment. Big rebuild here for Alinghi. Enough breeze to take off on the foils again, but only 15 seconds to start here. The British time on distance from here. They've done what they've needed to do.
Drama in the start box for the third outing between these two teams, but it's Ineos Britannia up and flying. Alinghi Red Bull Racing trying to get themselves back up on the foils.
Alinghi Red Bull Racing just trying to get a little too fancy in the pre-start, and it's absolutely blown their foot clean off. They are massively on the back foot now. Huge grind there to get the main back on and stay on the foils, and they're back off the foils again to get through the start line, so they will have a huge deficit to make up here.
I'm sure we'll look at that port starboard again, but it was cleared by the umpires. There was no penalty. They must have felt that Ineos Britannia was perhaps hunting them.
It'll be very interesting later on to have a replay of that with the electronic boundaries and see what happened there exactly, but British now just having to pin the shoulders back and enjoy the ride from here.
Line in 20 seconds.
And enjoy the ride they did. Alinghi were unable to claw back their pre-start deficit. The official challenger of record are about to put another win on their belt. That will make it 3-0 after bullying Alinghi Red Bull Racing at the start. They've done a job on them, and it is a big job and a big step towards the Louis Vuitton Cup final.
I thought at one point we might have been going aboard the Swiss, but thankfully we managed to keep the boats apart, and the guys did a great job to keep the boat on the foils and got ahead and then set a nice clean race, but good to get some action.
Yeah, that was quite bad. Like, yeah, we didn't manage well the boat handling. We were turning a bit too fast probably. So yeah, like very bad management on that. So yeah, starting on the back and was a long way to catch up. So didn't manage it.
After the break, it's a rematch between our semi-finalists. Can American Magic stop the Silver Bullet from getting 4 in a row? Welcome back to day 2 of the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals. It's crunch time for both American Magic and Alinghi Red Bull Racing, who have yet to score. Let's head to the racecourse for race 4 between Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli and American Magic.
Stay on to and follow his line.
Take up it.
His Jeep, please. Quickly set up here.
Just below him
Message
here.
is all out.
Yeah, and his line's fine, I think. No problems here. Yeah, this is good.
Nice calm heads on board American Magic here.
55, 10.
Okay, showing low down here.
Running low inside.
We're going to tack up.
Hey, milking.
Yeah, milking as much as you can.
Okay, so Luna Rossa will coast as far as they can down the boundary there. American Magic will roll into attack
Coming up hard, boys.
and then look to roll or put pressure on Luna Rossa, and Luna Rossa potentially trying to hold them out above that committee boat lay line.
Tom Slingsby hoping just to get in there to the right.
Order.
Okay, we can start to slow edging from here.
Okay, coming down now.
Hey, here we go.
Start to roll down.
Both boats early.
Keep going, okay, guys?
Full speed at this. We'll get a better
You'll see the boat speeds here just start rocketing as they accelerate down to 90-degree reaching. Quite loose there on Luna Rossa.
We are a go in the 4th race between Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli and American Magic.
Nicely controlled by American Magic. Beautiful start.
Higher and faster.
Yeah, we're going a little higher more than you are.
Very good move, guys. Higher and faster.
Okay, we're matching board.
Think about the
I've got
quality
it.
of the deck.
5, 2, 1,
One
down.
and board, or down. And turning here.
All clear on him, normal build.
Okay, normal build.
Both boats sailing in clear air here.
Your eyes.
Hey, lock her in there. Yeah.
BMG, yeah, okay, coming up to target speed now.
No threat to leeward, just the normal mode.
Really even performance here by both boats, Shirley. It's just a slight gain there, starting tight to leeward for the Italian team.
2, 1, 4 down.
Pretty much as you'd expect, Luna Rossa
Got 50 on starboard.
putting the foot on the throat of American Magic.
Now I think we go straight one and in.
Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli with an almost identical track to the first race. They said 1 and in, and it was 1 and in last time. It's 1 and in this time. But American Magic appear to have just gained a little bit on that upwind leg, but it will be Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli at the top gate for the first time. They'll take that left mark as you see it, right for them. And American Magic will take the opposing mark and follow them around. Only 6 seconds, nothing.
Is the ley line approaching, Jimmy?
American Magic have done well here to keep this tight.
A little further.
Question sitting in my head is, how do they get back into this, Glenn?
One more down.
Well, they're certainly not giving up the chase. That is 100% sure, and they just need to keep it tight, keep the pressure on the Italian team.
Just wanting to think that we can maybe lay this, but...
There'll be a board up after
One board.
shot,
Out, boys.
down for
There we go, one board down there.
Copy. Not long here.
One board, okay.
Okay, stand by.
tiny bit further.
Put down here in 3.
Going leeward from out. Third hill.
Alingi Red Bull Racing coming into that gate. Look at that, just over 43 knots at the bottom. They take the left-hand mark as you see it. Whoa, it's rough out there.
That's a big, big skid there, using the bustle to grip the boat. You see the wash of the Italians there. It's not their best rounding. They'll be wishing they had to go on the 2-board option there, but they didn't, took it on.
Much tighter rounding by the Americans. They're back in the game.
Still not much between these two boats.
The Luna Rossa team will be looking out the window going, these guys just aren't going away.
We're on the long board here, guys. 1:20 this way.
American Magic on the right jibe. They look great, BMG here.
8 lengths behind, gents. Keep working.
Bit of pressure now. Now we're in big breeze. We'll just see what this angle is.
Alingi Red Bull Racing. Look at that, almost 48 coming into the bottom mark to complete length number 4. They've got to manhandle the 7-tonner around the mark, and they do it just like that. In comes American Magic. Both boards down, playing it safe in these conditions.
Nice rounding.
205 breeze.
Literally only seconds now in this race, so the Americans 100% breathing down the neck of the Italian team.
Luna Rossa aggressively protecting the right-hand side of the track. Just closing up.
If you remember the first race of the semi-final between these two, it wasn't until leg 5 that Luna Rossa got the lead because American Magic had come out of the gate flying. Could we see the same thing?
Yeah, we're going to go on a lay line, comfortable lay line here.
Come in, rolling up a touch rocket.
Tack to the top gate for the last time. But look who is coming at pace. Right them. In comes American Magic. Wow, they've picked up some gas coming in, and this will be the last leg heading home. Race 4 between these two in the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals. Have American Magic got something in the tank?
American Magic have had a really strong second half to this race. Initially, I thought, well, they've had another one of those little touchdown jibes on America's Magic. How costly is that going to be? I was giving them a bouquet, but that last jibe was a bit of a slider. American Magic are certainly in the hunt with this one.
Really close here.
American Magic on a huge tow-away puff here, so
A couple of good maneuvers. And
they are the giveaway boat.
It's long into him, maybe.
Yep.
Hold back.
Yeah, a bit tight for the Catenaccio at the moment.
Copy.
may try a lockdown. If he does, probably roll out.
Copy, it'll be your board then.
Yeah, no, just be a normal.
Yeah, copy.
Pressure-wise.
Super cool heads on board American Magic. Great words of wisdom there by Tom Slingsby, keeping it chilled. Well, they can't not all the way down here on Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli. That's not their best jibe. The Italians didn't get the board all the way down, so gains back to the Americans here. This is going to be bow and bow.
American Magic right of way yacht.
Big push, boys. Big fun, boys.
Final quarter of the last leg in race 4. American Magic with the green have right of way. Have they got enough speed?
I think we are crossing.
Coming down here.
Positive crossing.
Are they going to snatch one?
Trim us down. Yeah, all good. Everything trim us down.
Oh, super close here. Possible protest.
Eagle in here.
So Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli get the win, and a close win at that. Wow, 2 seconds. The Italian fans go wild.
was a tight one. I mean, they were breathing down our necks the whole race, and it's always good to get a race like that, just to feel that pressure and still be able to execute. So full credit to the team. Very good day.
You know, it's heartbreaking, but we're not dead yet, you know. We're getting better, even though the results are not showing. So we just gotta, I guess, stick on it, trust ourselves, and come back and fight tomorrow, really.
Now it's the last race of the day. Alinghi Red Bull Racing have port entry against Ineos Britannia.
Slightly different approach from Ineos Britannia now, so this will be a planned manoeuvre. They had it lined up from a long way out, so all under control on the British boat.
What are you thinking here, Ben? Just hold off them. Yeah, killing a lot to kill. Come down here. Yeah, okay. They might go for a circle here. Just stay high. Just stay high.
Taking a lot simpler route, the Swiss team, but quite early there, and the British will be slowly accelerating to keep the pressure on the Swiss team. Very early on board Alinghi Red Bull Racing.
12. Coming down here, pressing one bottom.
Coming down a touch.
Ineos Britannia staying high, letting the Swiss go down the line.
We're running the late trigger pull and gauging off to windward with pace, so big round up here for the Swiss.
We've got a race, the final race of the day in the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals. Britannia 3-0, Alinghi Red Bull Racing 0-3.
Yeah, we'll hit them. Slightly higher mode if possible here.
Swiss team only 8 metres back at the start, well executed. But Ineos Britannia in a great position for the tack that's just about to come.
The British will be just matching and wanting to just tack right in front of the Swiss team here. A beautifully executed tack there from Ineos Britannia. Not a huge amount of runway back to that side, so they'll be wanting to get to full acceleration before they tack again.
Ineos really squeezed them in a high mode. They'd no choice but to tack back to that left-hand side with so little runway.
So decision time now of whether the Swiss duck here and carry on. The British should be like, tell him he's dreaming. We're right on your face. British now going to pin the ears back and get the boat locked in. I'll be away.
Chase zero. Peter Lester, what are you saying?
Well, I'll be interested to just watch Ineos here. We know they're fast downwind, whether they can extend by the bottom mark gate. For Alinghi, they've just got to hang in here and have a clean race. Because the breeze is up, a bit of boat handling could come in. Errors, mechanical can become a factor.
Even a strong start from Alinghi Red Bull Racing wasn't enough to keep Ineos Britannia from scoring their 4th win in a row.
A bit right now. Yeah. Happy to continue.
Ineos Britannia are about to go 4-0 in the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals. Once again, they have proved too good to stop. Britannia is on fire. 1 win to go, and they're in the Louis Vuitton Cup final.
Yeah, team's doing a fantastic job, and we just need to keep pushing forwards and working hard.
I think we need to gain a bit more for us. It was not a really tight race, to be honest, but it was probably the best one so far. Good condition, and tomorrow we just need to pull out a win. Otherwise, I think it will be the end of it. So yeah, we'll focus on tomorrow.
So day 2 of the Louis Vuitton Cup semi-finals is complete. Tomorrow, it's all to play for, as both Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli and Ineos Britannia are on match point. Can Alinghi Red Bull Racing and American Magic keep their campaigns alive? Join us tomorrow for more high-speed racing. Until then, hasta luego.